Hello everyone, welcome back. Tonight we're going to talk about, as I nearly just got hit by a golf ball down there, we're going to talk about the Titleist concept irons. These have just come out, they're very rare, and they're proper expensive. I want to talk about them, let's get into it. So you've probably heard of concept cars before. Extremely rare, sought after, very expensive, most of the time don't even come onto the market. These irons are being mass produced, but they're going to cost an absolute fortune. I think you're looking at about £5,000 if you want a set. I believe they're only going to be made in a limited amount, which you'd only expect with something this kind of niche. But even so, £5,000 is still a lot of money. What I want to know is, why do they cost this much? And are they any better than any irons you can get today? With how rare these are as well, it's quite interesting because there's conflicting reports on how much they actually cost. I've got an article up from Golf Digest. They're saying it's more like $500 an iron, when I've actually heard it's more like £5 for the set, so not quite sure. Probably going to favour Golf Digest on this one, because the other sources are not very good at all from what I've heard it from, but still a lot in it. Pings are about 100 quid a club now. That is not a good lie. And that was equally as bad a strike. So what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to read to you the article that I found from Golf Digest detailing what makes these golf clubs so special. So they have said, the first key to the concept irons is an ultra thin, less than 2mm, that's thin, uniform thickness face. The face is what the industry often calls unsupported, meaning that there is no foam or thermoplastic material or other backing structure filling the hollow iron to support the thin face design. So in irons like TaylorMade P790s, you've got the speed foam which supports the face. However, in these ones, they've got very thin face and then nothing behind it, so they could be a little bit springy. I'm thinking straight away, without reading any more, maximum ball speeds or very quick ball speeds, definitely. Quite happy with that. Whee. They're also saying the face is forged an L shape similar to that on the company's TMBs and AP3 irons, so irons that we've seen before, but unlike those irons which use high strength SUP10 steel or Carpenter 455 steel and a 2.1mm thick, the CP01, which is Concept Project I believe, and CP02 iron faces, so the two different models of these as well, are thinner thanks to the use of a new steel alloy that Titleist is calling super metal. If that doesn't sound like £5 worth, I don't know what does. Titleist is not naming the actual alloy, but Moser said while this is the first time ever it's been used in golf, it has been used in the aerospace industry. Mad ting. The other element behind the unique hollow construction is the placement of significant amounts of highly dense tungsten in the heel and toe of each irons to improve forgiveness or stability on off-centre hits. This is something that we've seen before, so this is like not out of the ordinary. I think they're trying to dress it up a little bit by saying significant amounts of highly dense tungsten. Most golf clubs now have got tungsten in them. The more that you can increase perimeter weighting on a golf club now, the more you heighten the moment of inertia, which basically means on off-centre hits, better results, better ball speeds, better distance, stuff like that. The concept irons use close to 50% of the head's total weight in tungsten, so they've put a lot more in it than we usually see. That's the main difference with this. An average would be more than 110 grams in the longer irons. That would be 22% more than the amount of tungsten used in the current TMB irons, which is the one of the two hollow head designs that Titleist currently makes. So the space age steel is a big selling point as to why they could be charging £5,000 for these clubs. But the tungsten weighting is something that we've seen before, so that's not too technologically advanced. Titleist have said the concept irons are not yet available in stores. I don't know if they're going to be available in stores, but they are scheduling fittings for interested buyers right now. So there you go, that was my first impressions of the new Titleist concept CP1 and CP2 irons. Comment below, what do you think to these? Do you think it's a bit of a marketing con? Do you think £5,000 is extortionate for a set of irons? Or do you think maybe there's a market for these kind of clubs? I've always said that if you've got the money and you want something like this, there's nothing stopping you from buying them. Very interesting, yeah, so comment below, let me know what you think. If you've liked this video, please like, share and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching. Cheers.